What's going on, guys? It's your boy Rain, aka Rain Tastical here, coming at you guys with a drum roll, please. Da-da-da-da. Settings video. I know you guys have been asking for it for so long, and I just simply have not delivered yet. Only because, see, okay, so in my Twitch chat, there's an ! settings command, right? And it tells them everything they need to know. It's a short video. I was kind of rushed, but it tells you everything you need to know. And I'm sitting here like, why do these people not know my settings? Why do they want to know my settings? Like, it's right there. But then I come to the realization that not everyone watches Twitch. And a lot of y'all actually watch me on YouTube. And the only time y'all ever do watch me is on YouTube. So, that being said, I'm going to give you guys the sauce because y'all deserve it and y'all always ask for it, and I just never do it. And as a YouTuber, the person transitioning into the YouTube game, you know what I'm saying? I gotta give y'all what y'all want, you feel me? All right, so just to start off, this may be confusing. You can play it with default settings as well, or however you want, but I will say, I do play claw. If you do not know what claw is, it'll be right here. So, that's claw. Listen, if you don't have paddles, back buttons, or anything like that, I feel like claw is a really, really good way to play. Be careful if your hands are too small. Don't get arthritis trying to, like, you know, force it and stuff like that, because it's not built for everyone, not meant for everyone. But it does help you take your game from one level to another level, you know? Because when it comes to Apex, movement is a big factor, and you just want to be able to move, do this, do that, and the third, while just all in all, just not having to take your thumb off the analog stick. It's a big deal. Some people understand that, some people don't. Some people will do that, some people won't. You know what I'm saying? I'm spitting bars. But listen, check it. We're about to get straight into this, but just keep in mind that I do play claw, so a lot of my settings might not work for you. If they do, great. If they don't, I'm sorry. But that's besides the point. So, coming in first, we're gonna go straight to gameplay. All of this stuff really does not matter that much. I play with auto sprint on. It's basically just so you don't have to put in a lot of work on your left analog stick. You're just moving. And with a game like Apex, it's very fast paced. You always want to be moving, in my opinion. You can never, like, just, you know, hesitate, second guess things. You just want to, so auto sprint being on, just, you know, moving straight on my analog stick and I'm going, you know? So, my reticle color, dark blue. Why do I have dark blue? I don't know. It's not because it's like my favorite color or anything. I love the color blue, but not dark blue. But it's like I can see, you know? If I could make it black, I'd probably do that, to be honest. But like I can just see the reticle and it's not blending in with anything on the map. So I think black's a really good color. Or blue's a really good color. Anyways, my laser sight is the exact same color. What do you know? Yeah, don't have to say much about that. Colorblind, nothing. All this, like I said, gameplay stuff doesn't really matter. I recommend auto sprint being on. If you don't have it on, I mean, shoot yourself in the foot, Butsky. Button layout. As a claw gamer, playing default, in my opinion, is just a waste of time, you know? So instead, where my Call of Duty gamers at? You ever heard of a tactical flip from Call of Duty? That's basically what my stuff is, you know. I almost cussed, but I don't cuss no more. It's 2023, and I'm also 23 years old. 23, Jordan year, LeBron year, we're going up. I don't give a. Okay, so default is basically, so how do I explain this? So default is basically tactical flipped, but the opposite of it, right? And tactical flip is what I play, which is my customized layout. This one right here, though, your L1 would be your tactical ability, which would be like your Q, your phase, your L1, your grapple, etc. And then ADS would be like right below that, which would be your bumper, your L2. And then on the other side, R2 would be your attack, and then your ping would be your R1, right? And then crouch would be on circle, and then melee would be on R3, which is your analog stick. I don't use any of that because playing claw, I don't have to. So it's basically, this is my button layout right here. So everything I just mentioned is basically flipped. My L1 is my ADS, and my L2 is my phase. My R1 is my attack, and my R2 is my ping, you know? And then on circle, that's how I melee, and then R3, the analog stick, is how I crouch. So it's like literally everything I mentioned for default, but just flipped. So it's the opposite. So it's not that confusing. Like I said, it's tactical flipped. If you do know what tactical flipped is, if not, unfortunate. Stick layout, blase. None of that stuff really matters. Play with my crouch button on toggle because I like to control when I crouch, when I come up, etc., etc. If you put it on hold, it's not bad, but it's a little bit faster, but it's like you don't necessarily control it, you know? You do, but you don't at the same time. My aim button is on hold. If you play toggle, then what are you doing? Survival slot button, personal preference. You can have it on, you can have it off. It doesn't really matter that much. I'll probably end up turning mine on. I don't know. Menu cursor speed, that's also personal preference. You want to get in the box, you want to get shield swaps, you want to loot fast, etc. Just do it at your own personal preference. Sensitivity. This is a big deal for a lot of you guys. I personally think it does not matter, and I think it's all personal preference because I know pros who have insane sensitivities. I know pros who have the exact same sensitivity. So it's like, it goes both ways, you know? Use whatever you're comfortable with. But for me, I'm 4-3 classic. A lot of people play linear. A lot of people play steady. Not a lot, actually. Zerbo plays steady. Zerbo's weird. A lot of people don't play steady. I don't know. If you play fine aim or high velocity, get off the game. Linear, meh. I tried it before. It's all right. I don't like it that much. I've always used classic, and I think classic is the best. Fight me. I don't know. I think it's the best. Look Dead Zone. I used to play on none, and it also helped. That none makes it less stiff, and it helps you track things a lot easier. Whenever I switched it to small, maybe like 2 or 3 months ago, I noticed that it was a lot more stiff, and it felt like aim assist was doing more work instead of less whenever I'm playing on no dead zone. So I stuck with small, and I've been loving it so far. And once again, it is personal preference, so choose whatever you want to. I think these right here, these exact settings has helped me out the best. Per optic, the only thing I changed was my 3x and my 4x, because if you don't notice, if you put those on default, whenever you ADS in, it's a little slow. Not the high, like not too slow, but it's a little slow. So I just bumped it up one. I just bumped it up one to make it go to high, and same for the 2x4 if you zoom in on 4. Basically the same concept. So it's not too fast, but it's not too slow anymore, just in case I'm in an up close engagement or something like that and I need to get that kill and I want to ADS because I have a G7 or 301 instead of hip firing. Boom, there it is. Inverted look, if you play that, help you please. Movement dead zone, small. I don't really know the difference, but I've used small since the game came out, and I will continue to. Vibration, if you use vibration, I just don't like vibration. I feel like it's just meh. I do whatever you want to, but that vibration, really? Field of view is 107. Fluctuate between 106, 107, and 108. I don't really think it matters that much, but if you are always in your own head like I am, it matters. 107. Sprint view shake, FOV ability scaling. I don't really know what either one of those is either. Oh, wow. I don't know what any one of those is either, so that's also personal preference. Choose what you want. Yeah, and all this other stuff is just settings. So those are my settings, bruh. If you like them, give a smooth little thumbs up on the video, you know, and if not, it's all good. It's all good. I try to deliver, and you don't got to use my settings, because what works for me might not work for you, and you have to realize that. That is it for this YouTube video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a thumbs up if you liked it. Like and subscribe. Come back, comment, ask questions. I answer them all, and that's been pretty much it for this video, guys. It's been very tastical, and I'm out this bitch. You know, I almost cussed, but I don't cuss no more.